storm show. Ay, it's a storm show.
Do y'all believe it? Wait a minute, before we move on, I don't believe it. I don't. I really don't. Moving right along, we got to talk about Melody But No Harmony, Holt and Martell. I'm going to hell, Holt. All right, he has officially been put on a gag order by Melody Holt. Now, if only she could have gagged that cock, she'd have still had a marriage with him. But anyway, it was never going to work because misogyny and marriage really don't go together in 2020. Misogyny, marriage, monogamy, and matrimony, it seems to not go together as well, according to Martell. I'm going to hell, Holt. Now, she put a gag order on him because Martell did an interview over there on Dr. Heavenly's YouTube channel. He said he wanted to tell his side of the story and blast Melody. He claims that Melody had an affair on him years ago. He claims that Melody has had a couple of abortions, just telling all of her uterus business out here in these streets. And he also claims that when she had this last baby, he didn't know if it was his. You know damn well that baby was yours, Martell. You know damn well that you were messing up Melody's pH balance for 5 years because you went in Orion unprotected and came in and went into Melody unprotected. You already know you put that last baby in hopes of just making her stay, because it's hard to pack up with 3, it's even harder to pack up with 4. No shade to you, Melody. I mean, God didn't make me a woman because he knew I'd have been a savage with my vagina. But I'm just letting you know, ain't no way in hell I'd have had a 4th baby by this Negro. Ain't no way in the hell. Let me say how you Caribbean say it. I wouldn't have had a 4th baby for him. No. I would not have had another baby for him, Melody. That was stupid. That was dumb. Children of blessings. But really? But whatever make you happy, Melody. But you still ain't got no harmony. Now, he claims in addition to having an affair that she is sleeping with her attorney, who happens to be their friend. And I don't believe that either. What I believe is that I just believe Martell is narcissistic and he will do whatever he can do to disparage and discredit Melody, all because she had the gall to leave him, because he feels that he should be able to do what he wants to do and that you should just take it. It's a lot of men out here, ladies, I'm sorry to tell you, they don't really want monogamy. They want you to be monogamous. They want to be monogamous to you about 60% of the time and do what they want on the side. He wants his wife and he wants his mistress. He wants his cake and he wants to eat it too. I'm going to let you know, if you have a mistress for 5 years, multiple abortions that she had, allegedly 7, just scrape that vagina all up. So she was definitely keeping this one here. You know, God wasn't going to keep giving her all them chances. You know, let me tell you something. I thought abortions was to be used sparingly. I thought that was like a get out of jail free card. You know, a lot of y'all, when y'all die, if you get in a pearly gates, you're going to have a stadium full of children that you're going to have to answer to on why your ass killed, filling up them baby cemeteries in heaven. But anyway, I say all that to say, Martell would never take accountability because he would never see how and where he went wrong. He got that old school way of thinking that says, if I provide and I bring home the bacon, then you need to fry it up and let me slang my sausage wherever I want to. But in 2020, Martell, it just ain't going down like that. In addition to that, let's talk about the real reason why Melody never left him after all of these years. You didn't leave him, Melody, because you felt indebted to him. This is 17 years ago, the early 2000s. You know, her and Melody and Martell been together for a long time. They've been together from the time when they were in college, from the time when Melody was a struggling teacher. Where my snap at? There we go. Put your back into it, Belt. He was there with her when she was a teacher, when she was making less than $30K a year and was stressed the hell out. He brought her into the real estate game, taught her how to do it. She took the game and ran with it. Is actually more intelligent than him. And contractors down there in Alabama say they rather deal with her than him. They gonna call the office for him. They say, you know what, Martell, I'll wait for your wife, because we talking about a big project, a multi-million-dollar project, and I want to talk to someone that's intelligent. That's just the way it goes. But sometimes in life, the way people meet you is the way that they see you forever. So if you didn't have shit when they met you, if you just wasn't on the level that you are now, they're always going to see you as beneath them, always going to see you as low. And if you dare get out of line or speak out, they'll pull your chains, feeling like they always own you. You feel indebted to him, Melody, and he feels like he made you. But at the end of the day, if he can make you, Melody, tell him to make another. Tell him to make Arian into the next Melody. Tell him to make that nurse that worked 3 days a week into a real estate mogul. She ain't got it, won't be able to happen, and it's just not gonna get it. The mistress is who Martell is on the inside, the ghetto hood ratchet Martell. Melody is who he wishes to be. He loves Melody, but he loves the mistress more. But Melody is the moneymaker, and that's why he want both. This ain't that hard to see. See, y'all didn't even have to pay $200 an hour for therapy. I done already told you that your shit wasn't gonna work because the man feel like he on you. So you're gonna either be his slave or you're gonna move right along. Let me tell you something else. Shout out to everybody over there on Love and Marriage. But this marriage and this affair had already been out years before the show started taping. And so these two right here literally reenacted their pain for profit and pleasure. And so now I have no sympathy for them. If you wanted to leave him, you should have been left him. He done showed you who he was for years. You waited to make sure you got on TV because you want your kids to get into acting and you want to be a television host, and that's beautiful. That's beautiful. I'm not gonna harp on your dreams. I am gonna let you know, Melody but no harmony. I'm gonna want you, if you're gonna be a television host, if you want to be on your Vanna White, I want you to go down there to the same speech lady that Letitia saw. I'm no shade, I'm just saying. I want you to go see her vocal specialist, because when you speak, it gives me frog stuck in throat. It gives me Candace Dillett's mother. I don't know what that is, where that frog is just caught, and it's like if you don't swallow that spit, if you don't, at least your lunch still stuck in your trachea. Like, we don't be knowing, but you got a ways to go, but you can do it. You can do it if you wanna. Don't you squeeze out Namo baby for him either. All right, we through.
Are you living a hectic and stressful life? Between the news and racial stress and trauma, do you find yourself feeling alone and anxious? If so, join our community, Mind, Body, Faith, and learn how to establish daily practices that aid in healing the mind, body, and spirit, like meditation, yoga, prayer, breath work, and journaling. Pause and let your spirit breathe by using our meditation prayer cards and meditation candles when you need to reconnect.
Yeah, I said Vanna White.
God.
Y'all know what I meant.
Start on your new path by taking our meditation quiz, because it's always a good time to meditate with God.
It's Storm Show. Ay, it's a Storm Show.